All right, here we go. We're back for another night of Late Night Drift Series, round 7 at East Hogue. It's going to be an exciting night tonight. We got a top 16 plan. We got a couple of late substitutions that actually need to update the leaderboard, and there we go. A couple new names on there. Not sure which ones, but we'll find out as we go along. All right, let's get this bad boy going. So our first battle is going to be J and Micro, L&M Late Night Micro, or Late Night J and TRK Micro. What I don't even know what did I say the first time? Yeah, Late Night. Well, Micro's name's right below it, so I read Micro's name is. Oh yeah, what an idiot! All right, Late Night Motorsports J is TRK Micro, and on deck we got Mosh Pit and Toasted, Cloudy, and what is LDK? All right, all right, well, sweet. Here we go. Let's get your favorite Phantom and Micro. Yes, sir. M2 Hunter in the S15, which is the Spectre, I believe. And here we go. First runs of the night. Let's go. Nice looking initiation, filling that zone. Nice. Come to that first inner clip. Beautiful. Dropping one tire out on that before that first outer clip. And Micro getting good proximity here. Would like to see him just a tiny bit deeper at the start of that zone, but nice zone, nice fulfillment, nice proximity. So we can do into this last inner clip. Kind of choking that chase out a little bit. Maybe came a little bit too narrow on the exit of that roundabout there, but good run otherwise. Very solid. Here we go. Marco with a solid initiation, big angle, decel into the decel zone. This first outer clip, beautifully done. Nice transition from Phantom there. Micro's putting together a good run here. See how he fills out this last zone with the angle, and he does it very well. And nice proximity by Phantom. And kind of does the exact same thing into that last outer zone there. But solid run, and we'll be back in a moment with a decision for you guys.
Can't tell the truth, so it's over. It's over.
The Louis V, I need some ketamine. I've been in the distance, I was 17. Crystal with the wrong, got ahead of me. Put the lights up with the melody. Memory fought, so it was out of love. Everybody cut, let the drugs and the Hennessy. Syrup full of mud, club full of rock. I'ma get fucked, don't stop till the energy's enemy. Blood, cash, let it go stay. Only found peace when the night go black. So full of heat, but the ice go fast. Mold on the beef, but I'm cold with the blood. Cash, let it go stay. Only count peace when the knife don't cash. Rose in my bleach, but the whole West fast. Nothing but a beast, I'm at home with it, home with it. Post cigarette smoke on it. Roll, run it down, choke on it. About 6 volt, you ain't gotta talk to it. Diamond pistols, sending shots, coasting it. Ain't threats in the pack, but I'm toking it. Thank gas to this dash, yeah, we roasting it. Yo, man, it's on site, get the rope with it. Toe tags, double dice, yeah, we roll with it. Tap bags, getting past out of focus. Twin locusts, mashed by the potion. No slow shit, fire in the ocean. Spit the high define, my men are broken. Blood, cash, let it go
All right. So Micro is going to take that win. Our next run up is going to be Mosh Pit leading and Toasted chasing. A solid run by both drivers there. Good battle. That's what we like to see from the very start. All right, here we go. Mosh Pit and Toasted. RX-7, S15, rotary power. That first outer clip, solid. Ooh, kind of a. I'm not sure if that was a tire drop behind him. Ooh, filling that second zone, very solid. Good proximity back on Mosh Pit here. Very solid run putting together here by Mosh Pit so far. And he had to brake a little bit coming into that zone. Comes around this last inner clip a little bit wide, but scraping the wall on that last outer clip. Very nice run. All right, here we go. Solid initiation. That first inner clip a little wide. And coming off that second outer clip a little early, but looking very, very smooth so far. Getting big angle coming through this last outer zone. Very nice last outer zone. Mosh Pit doing well in the chase, coming around this last inner clip. He clips that last inner clip a little bit closer than Mosh, and all the way out to that wall. Very good run by both drivers. We'll be back shortly. We are back. That run is going to go to Mosh Pit. Solid runs by both drivers. Mosh Pit just seemed a little bit smoother throughout the whole run. He didn't. What was his name? His name's different than his Discord name. Toasted. That's right. He was missed a few zones. Was wide in a few zones. Just a couple big mistakes that were a little too overlookable. He had just a couple more mistakes than Mosh Pit. And that I believe he might have. Did he have a tire drop in his chase, or was that? Yeah, he swung way out in his chase and lost a bunch of proximity in that first outer run. Yeah, it was just a little bit cleaner from Mosh Pit throughout. So that's why it's going to go to Mosh Pit. All right, our next runs up are Gabe and Sub-Zero. And we're getting them in the lobby right now. And Explicit Kiwi and Kels. Apparently, we're going to get them in here also. And if you guys would like to compete in these, the link to the Discord is in the description. We run these every other Saturday night, or every Saturday night, not every other, every Saturday night. I know. Would you like me to make that possible?
Smoke Tiger is quiet until Judd comes up, so.
Well, they can hear you now, so just be stream worthy.
Well, obviously.
All right, well, we're good. All right, well, here we go. We got Gabe, and next up,
Sub-Zero chasing in the Miata, of all things.
Gabe won last week's competition, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He actually had the option to take the $25 Australian from next up from Sub-Zero himself, and he put it back into the comp.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So for our final round, it'll be $50 Australian from Sub-Zero, and then Game Face from Hellbound will also be putting in $50 for the final round of the LNDS. So the overall winner will get a sticker pack shipped out from us and $100.
Sweet. The overall winner of the whole series of the point standings? Yep. Sweet.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Get in here and get your call-outs done, because the call-outs are also connected.
All right, here we go. 3 flashes. Let's do this. Gabe leading, Sub-Zero chasing. Coming into this first outer clip, sending it. Beautiful initiation, fulfillment on that zone. Nice first inner clip. Sub-Zero falling back a little bit as Gabe fills this whole zone. Ooh, a little bobble from Sub-Zero there. Let's take a second look at that one. While Gabe fills that next outer clip beautifully, and coming up to this second to last outer, Sub-Zero right on that door through the whole clip. And kind of a little bit of an early transition there from Sub-Zero, but made it work and clips that inside clip. Awesome. Great run by both drivers.
Yeah, Sub-Zero had really nice proximity close to the end there, but he fell off a little bit with the bobbles.
That was a pretty solid lead throughout from Gabe. Nice and steady.
Yeah, he really set it up well for Sub.
I feel like he maybe has a tiny advantage going into this run, but we'll have to go back and check the tape and see what it looks like after this run. But here we go. Sub-Zero's lead. Gabe's chasing. Wait for the lights. Wait for those lights from Gabe. There we go. And 3. Here we go. Send it. Next up in this MX-5.
Really uncommon car to see in comps.
Wide on that first clip. And Gabe seemed to negotiate in this. Well, a little fallback there on the transition. Sub-Zero making it work. A lot of angle, 66 degrees coming out to this second to last outer zone. Carrying that angle all the way through. 65, 68. Throwing down. Ooh, a little wide there. Having to brake check hard into that wall. And we'll take a second look at that and be back with you guys shortly.
Yeah, just explain why.
We're back, and that is going to go to Gabe. Due to the straighten in the chase from Sub-Zero after the second outer zone there, or I guess it's the first outer zone after the first inner clip, because the initiation doesn't really count as an outer zone. But that first transition there, he straightened in the chase, and was just kind of not as deep in the first zone. He missed that first inner clip. Just a couple bobbles in that lead, which was the reason why we gave it to Gabe. But solid runs, both you guys. Good leads, good chases.
Yeah, definitely good runs. Just a couple small mess ups.
So the next run up is Kiwi and Kells.
Yeah, Kiwi leading first, and
Yes.
Kells chasing.
Yes, sir.
Kells in his infamous E46.
We waiting on Kells to get in here?
Kells is in here. At least on my screen he is.
All right. Well, we're just waiting on Kells to get up to the line. Some BMW on, looks like BMW action.
Yeah, E36 versus an E46.
Ooh. The battle of the generations. Here we go.
Which one will prevail?
The battle of the generations. Who will prevail? One shall stand, one shall fall.
Oh, my boss is watching this on his TV. Awesome.
Dude, crazy fact. The same guy that played Eeyore's voice is the same guy that plays Optimus Prime's voice.
What? No way.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, he showed.
Yes, sir.
That's
That
wild.
was a nice start to this run from both drivers.
So it's a Kiwi really getting close.
A double drop there from Kiwi. He had a little too much speed coming into that first inner clip.
Yeah. Kel's bumping him a little too to make it even more.
No, that was after the fact, though. He was flying
Yeah.
into that wall. He's finishing out the run nicely, though.
I also don't think Explicit Kiwi had much practice at all on this.
Anything can happen, too. I mean,
Ooh. Kells is really following him line for line, though.
Anything can happen in Kells' lead. I've seen it. I've seen all kinds of things happen in these runs. I mean, you never wish bad on a driver. You never want to see a driver lose because another one really screws up, obviously.
Yeah.
All right, go. Slow on the initiation for the angle, but he ends up pouring it on in the end. That left to see him get a little further out, but solid looking run so far. He just knows he's just got to throw a run out here. Be
I was going to say, I think he's just playing it safe at this point.
Don't risk too much. Don't let him put too much pressure on you in the chase.
A little bit of contact there. Oh, we're going to get it right at the end.
And he finishes it out. We'd like to see him a little closer to that wall, coming in at a little bit different angle, so they finish a little further down the wall. But he did what he had to do there, and that run is going to go to Kells for me. I mean,
Yeah, that's there's quite a bit of heavy contact from Kiwi on his chase run, and then he dropped 2 tires in his lead, and then Kells contacted him afterward. But yeah.
Yeah, he had already gone out and dropped 2 tires after that.
Yeah, He was grabbing the brakes hard.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
He was puckering up for that one.
All right, so our next run is Game Face and Kamikaze, then Smooth and Key, Beaster and Goldfish, and Prilix and Slayer.
We could honestly probably get the whole next 8 to come in. And then as people lose, they can just kind of leave the lobby. Speed up the last end since we had a bit of a late start.
Does that fan feel good, buddy? Yeah, does that fan feel good? My dog just soaking in this fan air. He's just loving it.
Well, how warm is it there in Cali right now?
It's like 100 today, but it's 75 in my house. Yeah,
100.
it was
That's
100
like
today.
that's like almost 40, I think.
It's 8 o'clock right now, 8:02, and it's 92 degrees right now.
Jeez Christ, that's like 34, 35.
Still gets pretty hot.
Yeah, that's the hot. Super hot.
That's a good looking 370 that Kamikaze's in. I like that livery.
Yeah, he took a little bit of a hiatus from the Discord and then came back with that, and I was shocked. He's also got a really cool new Mustang livery.
I really dig that livery he's got on there right now. I'm gonna have to take a closer look at that before he leaves. Ooh, the goat in a Drift Games livery. I like that too. Here we go. Kamikaze v the goat. Kamikaze getting off to a little jump there. Kind of made him lag back a little bit on that start. I'd like to see him catch up here a little bit. Catching that inner clip nicely is the goat. And the second outer zone beautifully. See if he can hang on to this good looking run through the rest of it. And it looks like Kamikaze's getting a little bit of proximity now. And that would be a tire drop from the goat. And a little bit shallow into this last zone. And Kamikaze's still trying to get that proximity, but can't seem to do it. He was mirroring his angle well though, but good run.
That VQ's just got a little bit too much torque, I think.
Yeah, that was a solid first start of the run from the goat, but kind of not fell apart. I don't want to say fell apart because it didn't at the end, but it just wasn't as nice as it started.
I think he was just starting to play it safe because he knew he had the jump off the start.
Yeah, maybe. Get some Kamikaze runs in here. There we go. Yellow tires.
Oh. Look at a botched initiation
Real
there.
shallow on the initiation.
Yeah.
Filling that second zone beautifully.
Oh, goat falling off a little bit.
Yeah, Kamikaze was pretty shallow in that zone. Left a lot of angle on the table.
Yeah.
Goat's doing his best to catch up. He's doing a pretty decent job of it. And it's solid run there. Good runs, guys. Good runs. We'll be back in a second.
Smoke on it, roll, 100 down, choke on it. About 6 volt, you ain't gotta talk to it. Diamond pistols, sending shots, coasting it. Ain't drags in the pack, but I'm toking it. Bang gas to the stash, yeah, we roasting it. Yo, man is on site, get the boat fitted. Toe tags, double dice.
All right, that's going to go to Game Face. Just a little too shallow and too many zones from Kamikaze.
Wait, that means the goat gets to win.
Uh-huh. Goat gets that win. I want to check out
And
that livery from Kamikaze.
yeah, super cool livery. And then we're gonna have LDK
Where is it?
Smooth and LNM Key.
Where'd he
This
go?
will be Key's
He left.
second comp, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Smooth and Key. You said this is Key's second comp?
Yeah, his
Oh,
first one was
awesome.
on the West Coast line.
Oh, awesome. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh, okay.
whoa. Woo. That was a hell of an initiation.
Whoa. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Ooh,
The tire drop there. Was there
Smooth.
some contact from the chase?
Oh.
There was there.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
two
that
tires
was-
on Rumble.
Oof. There's a tire drop
That'll-
on that Rumble. I just seem to get a little deeper into the second to last outer zone.
Oh, he's
Ooh,
spinning.
and that was a clip in the chase.
It'll be a DQ for both drivers on that run.
He didn't go in the dirt, did he?
No, but two tires on Rumble's oh wait, no, two tires on Rumble's tire drop. Sorry.
Yeah.
Dirt is tire drop. I'm gonna go back though real quick and just see.
All right. Key lead.
Oh,
All right, here we go. Key lead and Smooth chasing. Alteza. You don't see this car much.
no, that's what I was saying to him too. Oh yeah, that was dirt. Ooh.
He's trying to left foot brake out of that second zone. God, sorry, I was in space in there for a second.
Yeah.
Got busy watching. He's swinging out to
One
this
fire.
last outer zone. I mean, slamming
Oh.
the wall. I think it's going to mean, if he dropped in that dirt, it's going to be a double
Yeah,
DQ
he did.
anyhow.
Yeah,
For
it
one
was
more
a double
time.
DQ. I just rewatched it. He like just made it into the dirt, but he did.
A little bit like
So do we want to run up just a OMT for that whole thing? Can I have them both clean it up?
I'm looking at it again. It doesn't look like he went into that dirt. And it was after the transition where he hit the back of his car, causing him to transition later than he wanted to.
Yeah, okay, so that would probably be on Chase car then.
After watching it, because it did cause him to transition way later than he
A
wanted
little
to.
bit late. Yeah,
So
'cause he was trying.
yeah. So yeah,
So then smooth, I guess
I
then.
would give that to Smooth then.
yeah. Ooh, shoot.
Okay, now we'll have Beaster from ADS, Goldfish from LDK, Prolix from LNM, and Slayer from Next Up. They can all join the lobby.
All right.
So far we have Micro, Moshpit, Gabe, Kells, Gameface, and Smooth in the quarterfinals.
Man, I wish I could stream my entire screen rather than just the middle of it. I have like
Oh yeah, 'cause you got a super wide monitor.
Yeah, I have like 6 or 8 inches more on either side.
It's just excessive, but it's also not, because then you can have like multiple things open at the same time, and it's just super convenient.
Yeah.
And because you play on a wheel, it makes it seem more of like a cockpit view if you drive in
Yeah,
car.
definitely. Yeah,
Yeah, look at that nice Altezza. Or the Aristo.
essential.
Yeah, look at my work VSKFs on that.
Aristo.
You don't see anybody driving these things either.
Which one? Your car? The one you're in?
Yeah, my Aristo.
Aristo. It's a Lexus GS 300. Is that an Aristo
Yeah, but
also?
it's an Aristo. Yeah, it's an Aristo from Japan.
Oh, okay. JDM Aristo.
Yeah, they're super nice. They're big body sedans, but they're super heavy. I think this thing's like 1480 kgs or 1500.
Yeah.
Super heavy.
Ooh, S14. You don't see that often. I really like that car though. I just wish it was just a little quicker. I wish they would have made a S, like how they made the S13 hatchback. That they made the coupe and the
True.
hatchback, the 180SX basically. I wish they would have made. That's why the S15 looks so much better than the S14, because the S14 is shaped more like a coupe, and or like a sedan. I don't know. It's a two-door, so it's like a coupe, but the S15 has that just a little more hatched look on it. So it's like to me it's like a mix between the 180SX and the 240SX, or the 180SX and the S14.
Yeah, they do have a really short, like, trunk on them too.
Yeah, and it's kind of flat and squared off a little bit, unlike the
Yeah.
180SX, where it was a little bit more rounded and that back that sloped back. And they brought that back a little more with the S15. That's why the S15 looks so good, because they brought back that not hatchback look, but a little more sloped, probably like half again the distance of the trunk on the S14, and it just looks a little better. But here we go.
Oh. Beaster taking off. Big whip in for his initiation.
Beautiful first outer zone.
Nice
Clipping
inside
that
clip.
inner zone nicely and swinging out to that first outer. Drops
Beaster
one tire.
dropping a tire. Yeah.
Good looking run. You gotta hold it in
Quite a
there.
bit of wheel spin.
Oof, that was so close to being another tire drop, but
Ooh,
what a run. Little bump on the
Beaster
wall. to
scraping
finish
that
it.
wall. I'm not quite sure if there's 5 degrees of angle lost due to that, but nice regardless.
I don't know. I think there might have been, but here we go. Goldfish. A lot of filigree on there, looking dope. Whew, right on that line on the initiation, but a lot of speed,
Ooh.
missing that inner clip,
Yeah,
which is
really
going to cause him to be a little shallow in
shallow.
the air. Nice transition there in the chase. Let's see how he can finish this run up, bring it together a little bit better than the start, and he does so far. Looking good in this second to last outer.
Ooh,
That was close to a tire drop. I'm not sure.
that was
it
very
was.
close.
What a last
Ooh,
outer
scraping
zone.
the
That was
wall.
a great run. Solid second half of that run.
Super good.
Watch these replays back, and we'll get back with you here in a second.
Smoke on it, roll, 100 down, choke on it. About 6-4, you ain't gotta talk to it. Diamond pistols, and shots coasting it. Ain't threats in the pack, but I'm toking it. Bang gas to the stash, yeah, we roasting it. No minutes on sight, get the wolf with it. Toe tags, double dice, yeah, we roll with it. Tap bags, getting past out of focus. Twin locusts, mashed by the potion. on it. Roll, 100 down, choke on it. About 6 volt, you ain't gotta talk to it. Diamond pistols, sending shots, coasting it. Ain't threats in the pack, but I'm toking it. Thank gas to this dash, yeah, we roasting it. Yo, man, it's on sight, get the wolf with it. Toe tags, double dice, yeah, we roll with it. Tap bags, getting past that of focus. Twin locust, mashed by the potion. No slow shit, fire in the ocean. Spit the high define, I'm in the broken. Cash, let it go stack. Only found peace when the night go blast. So full of heat, but the ice go fast. Mold in the beef, but I'm cold with the cash, let it go stack. Only count peace when the knife don't cash. Froze in my bleach, but the whole west fast. Nothing but the beast, I'm at home with it, home with it.
Can't tell the truth, so it's over.
All right, we're back, and next up we have got B-Store and Goldfish. We just had a little contest there we had to talk about and discuss.
Yeah.
So that was
Beaster won that round.
so that decision is going to stay final with Gabe in the lead because of that straighten in the chase in the first transition from Sub-Zero. So you can get all the angle in the world, but if you straighten in your chase and incomplete your run, then the only way out of that is the other guy incompleting his chase, unfortunately. So here we go. Prelix and Slayer.
Ooh.
Nice fulfillment of
throwing
that
some
first
pretty
zone.
big angle there.
Slayer right close in tight with him. A little bit wide on that first zone. He's putting together a decent run here. Nice fulfillment on this last outer zone. Nice chasing too. Beautiful proximity. Gets right back on his door. Ah, what a good run by both drivers.
Yeah, super good chase run by Slayer. You really never see those Sladies either.
Yeah, right?
But it's also probably because the car customization on them is very,
Limited.
yeah, very, very limited. Big flicking. Ooh, Perlick's dropping one tire.
Coming up a little wide on that zone. Just a little shallow, just like Prelix did. Kind of the same looking run here. It's looking almost identical. This is a good looking run. Wow. Zone fulfillment's on point. What a transition right there from Prelix. Ooh, man, what a good
Prolix
run by
tapping the
both
wall
drivers,
behind him.
dude. That's what we want to see.
Super good.
I'm going to watch these back again. Prelix had huge angle coming into that first outer zone.
Can't tell the truth, so it's over.
I need some ketamine. I've been in the dishes, I was 17. Crystal with the rum, got ahead of me. Put the lights up with the melody. Memory for suicide love. Everybody cut like the drugs in the Hennessy. Syrup full of mud, club full of rock. I'ma get fucked, don't stop till the energy's enemy. Blood, cash, let it go stack. Only found peace when the night go black. So full of heat, but the ice go fast. Mold on the beef, but I'm cold with the blood. Cash, let it go stack. Only count peace when the knife don't cash. Rose in my bleach, but the whole West fast. Nothing but the beast, I'm at home with it, home with it. Post cigarette smoke on it. Roll, 100 down, choke on it. About 6 volt, you ain't gotta talk to it. Diamond pistols, sending shots, coasting it. Anthrax in the pack, but I'm toking it. Van gas to the stash, yeah, we roasting it. Yo, man, it's on site, get the wolf with it. Toe tags, double dice, yeah, we roll with it. Tap bags, getting past that a focus. Twin locusts, mashed by the potion. No slow shit, fire in the ocean. Spit the high define, I'm in a broken. Blood, cash, let it go stack. Only found peace when the night go black. So full of heat, but the ice go fast. Mold on the beef, but I'm cold with the blood. Cash, let it go stack. Only count peace when the knife don't cash. Rose in my bleach, but the whole West fast. Nothing but the beast, I'm at home with it, home with it.
That back then.
These boys, this is going to be a one more time. That was too close to call. It was just, they were really damn good runs apiece. But Prolix had a tire drop in his chase, and but what's his face? Slayer missed that whole first zone, so I would consider them missing the zone a little bit worse than the drop tire in the chase. But they had kind of give and take through zone fulfillment. Prolix fulfilled that first inner zone to a T. They both kind of did the same thing on the first outer zone after that inner. They kind of filled that second outer zone the same. Maybe Slayer dropped back a tiny bit in the chase. And then Prolix didn't fill the last zone as good as Slayer, but his chase was smoother through that section. So we're just going to have to go one more time.
Yeah, they're just making it super hard to judge because there was no real like big noticeable penalties.
Yeah, and it was, I mean, one like
run.
I said, it was kind of give and take. One person messed up, and the other one messed up in a different spot, or did well in one spot, and the other guy did well in a different spot. So let's get this going again here. But
Prolix again annihilating that inside clip.
A little bit better transition there from Slayer, getting on his door a little bit quicker, putting up a fight here.
Good run running that line on the inside. Oh my!
He said, "What? That first run wasn't good enough." You check out how full this line is. A little contact in the transition.
Scrapes the wall.
Great run, guys. Solid run.
Super good lead run.
What do you expect from our first one more time of the night? It's going to be a heater.
Yeah.
Here we go, Slayer E. There's Prolix. Throwing down this run. Zone
Slayer that
fulfillment.
zone a lot better that time.
All right.
Prolix staying glued to him though.
Just
Imagine
working that
perfect
four-cylinder.
Running the white line too.
Solid run. A little wide on that last
clean.
inner clip, but we'll be back in a minute. We got to talk about this one for sure. To Prolix, and super good
hard
runs,
decision
guys.
though.
Super good runs. All right, next run of the night is going to be.
We could actually just get all the drivers in now.
Micro.
Yeah, we could get Micro, Mosh Pit, Gabe, Kells, Game Face, Smooth, Beaster, and Prolix. You can stay in here, and then. As people lose, they can just file out for the last 8.
All right. I'll be right back real quick for at least the bathroom.
No worries.
All right. Well, while these guys are filing in here.
was out of love. Everybody cut like the drugs and the Hennessy. Syrup full of mud, club full of rock. I'ma get fucked, don't stop till the energy's sending me blood. Cash, let it go stay. Only found peace when the night go blast. So full of heat, but the ice go fast. Mold on the beef, but I'm cold with the blood. Cash, let it go stay. Only count peace when the knife don't cash. Rose in my weeks, but the whole West fast. Nothing but the beast, I'm at home with it, home with it. Roll cigarette smoke on it. Roll, 100 down, choke on it. About 6-4, you ain't gotta talk to it. Diamond pistols and shots coasting it. Ain't drags in the pack, but I'm toking it. Bang gas to this dash, yeah, we roasting it. Yo, man is on sight, get the wolf with it. Toe tags, double dice, yeah, we roll with it. Tap bags, getting past out of focus. Twin locusts, mashed by the potion. No slow shit, fire in the ocean. Spit the high define, I'm in the broken. Blood, cash, let it go stay. Only found peace when the night go blast. So full of heat, but the ice go fast. Mold on the beef, but I'm cold with the blood. Cash, let it go stay. Only count peace when the knife don't cash. Rose in my weeks, but the whole West fast. Nothing but the beast, I'm at home with it, home with it.
All right, we're back with Micro leading and Mosh Pit chasing. This is the start of our Great 8 for the night. Here we go. Let's get pumped.
All right, let's get it.
Let's see some solid lines here. Representing for TRK and CDT, Cloudy Drift Team, Track Kings. Nice inner clip.
That was a
little
tire
off
drop.
kilter there.
Mosh.
Swung way out from Mosh. Kind of an awkward entry in that first zone. Looks like finishing up this run with confidence though. Mosh Pit with a nice transition coming into this last inner and outer, and well executed. We'll get these guys lined back up with Mosh Pit's lead and Micro in the chase. And here we go. Perfect zone. Micro falling back a little bit, but catching right back up. Coming up to this last long outer zone. Micro right on the door. Mosh Pit filling it to a T. What a great zone. Micro dive bombing in to get proximity in this last couple zones, and he does. Good run by both drivers. And we'll be back after we take a look at this.
truth's over.
After Louis V, I need some ketamine. I've been in the dishes, I was 17. Crystal with the rum, got ahead of me. Put the lights up with the melody. Memory for suicide love. Everybody cut, let the drugs and the Hennessy. Syrup full of mud, club full of rock. I'ma get fucked, don't stop till the energy's enemy. Blood, cash, let it all stay. Only found peace when the night go black. Soul full of heat, but the ice go fast. Mold on the beef, but I'm cold with the blood. Cash, let it all stay. Only count peace when the knife don't cash. Rose in my weeks, but the whole West fast. Nothing but the beast, I'm at home with it, home with it. Blow cigarette smoke on it. Roll, 100 down, choke on it. About 6 volt, you ain't gotta talk to it. Diamond pistols and shots coasting it. Ain't threats in the pack, but I'm toking it. Bang gas to the stash, yeah, we roasting it. Yo, man is on site, get the boat fit it. Toe tags, double dice, yeah, we roll with it. Tap bags, getting past that a focus. Twin locusts, mashed by the potion. No slow shit, fire in the ocean. Spit the high define, my men are broken. Blood, cash, let it all stay. Only found peace when the night go black. Soul full of heat, but the ice go fast. Mold on the beef, but I'm cold with the blood. Cash, let it all stay. Only count peace when the knife don't cash. Rose in my weeks, but the whole West fast. Nothing but the beast, I'm at home with it, home with it.
Yep.
Mosh pit actually get way better proximity.
All right, so we are going to run that one more time. Mosh Pit had a cleaner run, but did drop that tire in his chase. I feel like that might have kind of been because of the way that Micro came off that first zone a little early and approached that first intersection. But I still feel like Mosh Pit should have been able to brake and slow himself down before that section there where he dropped that tire. But then Micro also fell back. Mosh Pit hit that. His first run lead was really, really good, but almost perfect. But Micro, his chase was on point, but I feel like that was partially because Mosh Pit's lead was so good. So I just didn't feel comfortable picking a winner off of both those runs. So we won't see him run it back again. Micro's pushing him around.
Like I said, y'all not entertained? Alright.
Very solid run. Another great looking run from Mosh Pit, man. He's looking good tonight for sure.
That was super freaking good lead.
Another one. He's been throwing down. He loves this line too.
Oh, I know. The second I posted it, Mosh Pit got in as backup driver so fast. It was him and 2 or 3 other people typing, and he ended up getting in right after the next couple registered as backup drivers, and he was stoked about it.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of a bobble.
See if he can get out to this zone, fill it a little better. Mosh Pit kind of falling back and cutting zone a little bit there to keep up. Micro on a good run here though. He definitely cleaned up that first outer and first inner zone there. He hit that a little bit.
Yeah, really making use of his OMT there.
Oh. Swung that a little wide, but we'll be talking about this and be back in a second with you guys. Thanks for hanging around. All right, we're back. That one is going to go to Micro. Just a little bit cleaner of a lead and a little bit cleaner of a chase. He had that little bobble on that last outer zone from Micro, but other than that, that lead was really, really well done. And his chase, he was in Moshpit's car. He could have been handing him a drink through the window.
Too bad you couldn't do that.
Through the entire run. You dropped that tire in the chase, but it was well within proximity, right on his door.
Okay, next we will have Gabe and Kells. These two could line up. Gabe leading and Kells chasing.
Gabe got them Strom wheels on there.
Gabe's pretending to warm up his tires.
Gabe's warming up his fingers. Been sitting there for a while.
Making sure his router's working.
It is tough to sit there for that long and just jump right back into a run and throw down a 90-plus point run, you know?
Yeah. Oh, my cat's suddenly interested.
Here you go, Gabe and Kells. Gabe in that fast S15.
Oh, Gabe taking off from the start.
Big gap. Kells trying to catch up.
Ton of proximity.
Too much speed into that first outer zone. But catching up now. Gabe might have put 2 tires on that rumble, but filled that.
I'm not too sure if he did actually. I don't think so.
Oh, what a heater of a lead run Gabe's throwing down right here.
Oh,
ooh, little bump in the transition. But he handles that nicely and negotiates that last outer zone nicely. Well done.
Super clean run by both.
It was.
Especially for Kells for gaining all that proximity right off the lead there. That was super, super good.
I think Gabe's narcolepsy got the best of him right there and fell asleep.
Hey, you never know. He might have syncope. He looked around too fast, lost oxygen to his brain, just blacked out.
Wow. That sounds pretty sketchy. All right.
I have syncope. It's not fun. Stand up too fast, black out. Did it on a job site once.
Here we go. Gabe not getting left behind.
God, no. Gabe's sticking to him.
First inner clip, or first outer clip. Kells could have been a little deeper in there.
Tried the left foot brake to kind of push himself back out, but
ooh, the bobble there.
Oh, little back end tap from Gabe.
We'll have to see what caused that big bobble there. We're going to take a look at that, and we'll be back here in a minute.
Can't tell the truth. It's over.
Louis V, I need some ketamine. I've been in the since I was 17. Crystal with the rum got ahead of me. Pull the lights up with the melody. Memory for suicide love. Everybody cut like the drugs in the Hennessy. Syrup full of mud, club full of rock. I'ma get fucked, don't stop till the energy's enemy. Blood, cash, let it go stay. Only found peace when the night go blast. So full of heat, but the ice go fast. Mold on the beef, but I'm cold with the blood. Cash, let it go stay. Only count peace when the knife don't cash. Rose in my bleach, but the whole West fast. Nothing but the beast, I'm at home with it, home with it. Cigarette smoke on it, roll, 100 down choke on it. About 6 volt, you ain't gotta talk to it. Diamond pistols, sending shots, coasting it. Anthrax in the pack, but I'm toking it. Thank gas to the stash, yeah, we roasting it. Yo, man is on site, get the rope with it. Tote tags, double dice, yeah, we roll with it. Tap bags, getting past out of focus. Twin locusts, mashed by the potion. No slow shit, fire in the ocean. Spit the high define, I'm in the broken. Blood, cash, let it go stay. Only found peace when the night go blast. So full of heat, but the ice go fast. Mold on the beef, but I'm cold with the blood. Cash, let it go stay. Only count peace when the knife don't cash. Rose in my bleach, but the whole West fast. Nothing but the beast, I'm at home with it, home with it.
Gabe.
So
Yeah,
that,
Kells was just not as consistent.
yeah, so that one is going to go to Gabe, and the reason that one goes to Gabe is because of the way that was the way that worked out for Kells in that in his lead. The reason I feel like the reason Gabe hit Kells is because Kells went into that angle, it went into that zone with about 60-degree angle, realized he wasn't going to hit that outer, went down to about 30 degrees, and then got back to 60 to try and scrub speed to get into that next zone. And that's when Gabe hit him when he tried to readjust again. So I feel like that adjustment and all that bump that all happened because of the inconsistency and bobble in Kells's lead. And that mixed with the fact that Gabe's lead was spot on, and the bump in the transition to the last inner outer zone caused Gabe to miss that last inner zone pretty wide. So because of those two factors, we're gonna go with Gabe. All right, so we got Goat and
Smooth.
Smooth.
Two S15s lining up.
This might be our first S15 battle of the night. Ooh, Elijah executed that first part of the track flawlessly, but then missed that second outer zone pretty severely. And a little shallow there, which is leaving the chase driver lacking a little bit of proximity, and kind of the same in this last outer zone here. We'd like to see a little more fulfillment there. And this is going to round out the run with a decent chase there. I think he kind of made do with what he had with the lead driver not completely filling all the zones there, but we'll see what Smooth does here. See if he can a little bit more zone fulfillment, and see if Elijah can throw down a little bit better chase. Here we go. It did seem like Elijah's car was maybe just a little bit faster. That might give him the advantage in the chase.
I think he had a little bit. I definitely think he has a little bit more grip set up in that.
Elijah filling that whole zone, but still staying on his door somehow. Get back out. These cars are actually quite evenly matched. And Elijah Smooth filling that zone just a little bit better.
Ooh, kind of missed
Great
that.
run by Smooth.
Smooth.
All right, we're going to take a look at this again, and we'll be back in a second.
The same thing in this. So.
All right, one more time, boys. Good runs. A little indecisive from both, so we'd like to see a little bit more commitment maybe a little bit better proximity. We know these guys can do it. We watched them do it twice already. Here we go.
And Smooth has had endless amounts of practice on this line, so I know he can do better for proximity.
Elijah and Smooth. Here goes nothing. 2, 3, send it. Nice first outer zone. A little shallow into the second outer.
Yeah.
Good looking chase though. Elijah coming into this last long outer zone. Looking good. Smooth just falling back a little bit.
Oh, gaining a ton of proximity there though.
Beautiful, but he fell back off because of all that speed, not being able to hold it tight around that corner. Good runs by both though. A little bit better fulfillment by Elijah that run for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Pushing himself a little bit more. I think he's just trying to play it a little bit safe though at the same time since he's already in the top 8.
Yeah. Yeah, the only real mistake I saw there was a little shallow into the first outer zone, but
It was really running that line there. Dives in.
wow.
Super good zone fulfillment there from Smooth.
That's a damn good looking chase too.
Yeah.
What a solid run from both drivers here. Great looking run. Dives on, can he get the proximity? And he does.
Ooh,
Good looking
Smooth
run.
tapping
Both
that
tapped
wall
the
real
wall,
nice
man.
too.
What a great run from both drivers. And we'll be back shortly.
truth. It's over.
The Louis V, I need some.
All right. So that one is going to go to the GOAT. Just simply because the only zone that I really saw much difference on was that zone after the first inner that kind of goes into that pocket. And other than that, Smooth's proximity was just lacking the entire run. There was like a car length to a car length and a half between the two of them the whole run. And when it came to the GOAT, his chase was right on the door the whole time of Smooth. I mean, they both were kind of shallow into that first long outer where the rumbles. Then they were both pretty shallow in the whole horseshoe. Like I said, the only real difference was that first kind of tucked corner after the inner zone that Smooth filled a little bit better. But other than that, there wasn't too much difference in the lead. But the chase is where the GOAT really stood out and the differentiating part of those runs. So that's going to go to the GOAT rather than Smoked.
All right, to the next one.
So your Beaster and Prelix.
S14 versus R4 Super.
Great fulfillment by Beaster. Maybe he dropped a tire on that inner clip. Definitely dropped a tire there.
I was gonna say definitely drop a tire there.
Prelix getting right back on that door. A good looking run. Good looking chase from Prelix here. See if he can not drop another tire.
This is probably the best that Prolix has driven in a while.
Yeah, Prelix is on one tonight. He's driving well. That was a damn good chase.
He's
Good lead too. Just a couple.
he put some
mistakes.
methanol in that Supra. I swear. Maybe a 50 shot of nitrous for when he's got to kind of catch up a little.
Yeah, that's what I kind of use. Yeah, that's what I kind of use in my Super, my Mark V.
Let's get Prolix in the
Yeah, use a 50
lead.
shot of nitrous.
See if you can throw down as good of a lead as easy to chase.
Actually, I got 2 bottles.
Beaster dropping a tire. I think Prolix is on that line.
He was. That was awesome. Beaster getting right up there.
Beaster's
though, right
pushing
on
it.
his
He's
door
not
again.
letting
He's
this.
pushing
He's not
Prolix
letting this
through
go.
the zone.
He's rubbing his door with his tire.
He needs to put some pressure on him, and he's doing that. Prolix throwing down a heater, though, a little bit shallow in that zone, and what a transition by Beaster. Oh, Prolix. What happened there?
He dropped a tire in the dirt.
What happened there? And straightened before the last outer zone.
He almost spun. He was going over, so that's why he
Oh
cut
man,
his
we got to take a look at this again. We'll be right
Yeah.
back.
Can't tell the truth. It's over.
The Louis V, I need some ketamine. I've been in the dishes, I was 17. Crystal with the wrong, got ahead of me. Put the lights up with the melody. Memory fought, suicide love. Everybody cut like the drugs in the Hennessy. Syrup full of mud, club full of rock. I'ma get fucked, don't stop till the energy's enemy. Blood, cash, let it go stay. Only found peace when the night go black. So full of heat, but the ice go fast. Mold on the beef, but I'm cold with the blood. Cash, let it go stay. Only count peace when the knife don't cash. Rose in my weeks, but the whole West fast. Nothing but the beast, I'm at home with it, home with it. Blow cigarette smoke on it. Roll, run it down, choke on it. About 6 volt, you ain't gotta talk to it. Diamond pistols and shots coasting it. Ain't drags in the pack, but I'm toking it. Bang gas to the stash, yeah, we roasting it. Yo, man is on site, get the wolf with it. Toe tags, double dice, yeah, we roll with it. Tap bags, getting past out of focus. Twin locusts, mashed by the potion. No slow shit, fire in the ocean. Spit the high define, I'm in the broken. Blood, cash, let it go stay. Only found peace when the night go black. So full of heat, but the ice go fast. Mold on the beef, but I'm cold with the blood. Cash, let it go stay. Only count peace when the knife don't cash. Rose in my weeks, but the whole West fast. Nothing but the beast, I'm at home with it, home with it.
Yeah, the
that,
banner for the finish.
that is going to go to Beaster.
Yep.
Yep, that's going to go to Beaster.
Yep. EDS Beaster. American Drift American Drift Syndicate. I think it is.
That was a hell of a chase too.
So now we're gonna have Micro versus Gabe and Game Face versus Beaster for the final 4.
Here we
Um,
go.
Losers also please stay in the lobby
We got
so we can do a 3-4 battle.
4 runs left. 4 runs left. This will decide who is the points leader going into round 8.
I think Gabe's in second right now for the points for overall for the season. BAP is leading.
Micro and Gabe. Gabe and Micro. BAP doesn't show up tonight, so it's going to be a points jump.
Yeah, if Gabe gets podium, then that's going to be a points jump for sure. And then we're going to see Gabe in our call-outs trying to get more points tonight. Whoa.
We got a little lag.
Spike.
Let's restart him.
Yeah, rerun that. There's no way Micro hit boost that hard to pull away.
Micro got that 500 shot.
Yeah, he's got methanol and nitrous in there just to hit them both at the same time.
Well, that calm down, Michael. What you blow your engine?
Oh,
Damn,
another lag spike.
Jeez.
I wonder if Gabe restarted his router.
He does all the
For his
time.
modem.
I don't know. It's been like this for a while. Ever since he got a new modem, it's been like this. What's his ping? He doesn't have a high ping either. He's a low ping. He's at 66.
What is going on?
That's been lagging like this for a while, ever since he got this new modem. It's weird.
I thought you were sending him money to buy him a new one.
That's right. Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, come on. This would solve all of our issues. There we go.
All right, it's a little bit better now. For now.
Gabe's glued to him. Oh, yeah.
That
Hard
must have
brake
been
check
more-
for Gabe.
That must have been more lag or something. From
Yeah.
Gabe. Yep.
Oh, yeah, that was definite lag.
That was the return lag from what happened before.
Yep. They're making an S30 chassis. God. I don't think that's how it's done, guys. I think you got to contact Nissan before you do that.
Micro's parking up. He's like, we got to come up with a solution for this.
Well, we were trying to run a call out the other night between Micro and Gabe, and it took us 40 minutes. Oh,
Well, what do we want to do?
I think Gabe's gonna restart his modem.
All right.
Yeah, Gabe's restarting his modem. He gives us the okay to run the other two first. While he does that.
So we are going to run a B-Store and Game Face first, with Game Face leading. Is Game Face Elijah the GOAT?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, he changed his name. He was HB Denofa,
Okay.
for his in-game
Yeah.
name, and then he changed it,
Okay.
which messed me up because I really liked HB Denofa.
Yeah.
He's on Hellbound, and so he just called himself Hellbound Denofa. And Beaster's our only other Canadian, I think, running tonight.
Ooh, poor guy.
From On Terrible.
Poor guy.
I know. He knows it's bad. It's okay. Oh, Beaster!
Oh, that man already dropped the
Giddy up
tire.
there.
That hurt. I take that back. Beaster's not Canadian.
Beaster's just having a little bit of trouble catching up here. A little late into this last long outer zone and a little shallow. Ooh, beautiful transition by Beaster.
Still trying to go for a wall tap to finish it though.
Good looking runs though.
That was sad.
I think it was
I was
just.
excited.
I think it was just one slight drop tire, but or was that? He double dropped
Oh,
out of there, huh?
that was a double.
Well,
Yeah.
anything can happen. What? Say what? You like
We'll
that
see.
little throwback?
Yeah.
What? Say what? Anything can happen. All right,
There we
here we go. Beaster, see if he can do something in this lead. I don't know if Elijah knows that he can play it a little bit safer here. I don't think that's his style either, though.
No, it is not. He plays very aggressive all the time. He shoves me around the track all the time, just for fun.
Solid run. Solid lead there.
Nice little wall tap from Beaster. Didn't affect it like any angle. Maybe like 2 degrees.
That is going to go to Elijah. So Beaster goes into our third, fourth consolation match. So next up is going to be Gabe and Micro. And Gabe gets back in here. He was resetting his router.
Modem.
So I'm going to
he
do
gets a little offended.
I'm going to do a little bit of drone flying. Let me know when they come back.
Well, if we're doing that, I'll put some runs down. Get the big body out. Trying to get this Arista to 3-wheel, but it's just so heavy. Yeah, she's thick.
Man, this thing's hard to control. It's only half the stick. You only get half the resolution of the throttle because the stick ends like in the middle of the throttle or the middle of the stick is 0 throttle. So you only get half resolution on the stick for throttle.
Oh, you talking about the drone?
Yeah, the drone. He's one of the better drone pilots though for PC. These things are super hard to fly.
Yeah, I tried to fly them. Yeah, I tried to fly them the first time.
Oh, we got Gabe in here now.
Yeah, that was not gonna work. I'm not gonna chase that big dog.
He thought about chasing me.
Gabe was that bit dog is not gonna mess with me though.
Okay. Yeah, crash your drone. Right next to my car.
Dang.
All right, we're back.
That's
Get
15%.
Gabe up in here. Let's see if this works out a little better here.
Alright, that's good.
My stepdad was like, "Stop with the drone. It's so loud and annoying." It is quite loud. It's quite worry.
Mm-hmm.
Right, here we go.
Hopefully this
Goes to the
fixes our
files.
lag problems. Oh,
Nope.
and
Oh,
it did
so
not.
it's lagging again.
Ugh.
Damn.
Gabe, get a hold of the router or modem company and just tell them their stuff's garbage. Give them
Take that modem back.
Do you keep the receipt for that? I hope so.
I hope so.
Try this one
Whatever.
more time, I guess.
They have like a 90-day return policy.
Wait for Gabe to flash here.
Gabe fell asleep.
Mm.
It is late for him. He's Eastern time, so.
Oh, shit, yeah,
There you go.
There it is.
20.
Here we go. It might have been because he just joined the lobby and was waiting for his ping to go down a little bit.
Fair enough, yeah.
Because this is looking good. He hasn't lagged at all other than this.
Don't jinx it.
Very solid looking run here from both drivers.
Super good proximity from Gabe.
Filling this
Now that he's
last
not
one
lagging.
out of his zone well.
Ooh.
Little dive on the inside clip there. A little struggle. I think his car might have bogged down a little bit in the chase, it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what kind of lead Gabe can throw down. Because Micro threw down a pretty good one. And here we go, semifinal. Number 2.
Again, it's also a bunch of S chassis for our top 4. Oh, Gabe.
Awesome transition there from Micro. Getting 2 tires on the rumble.
Oh, I think I only saw one.
No, it was on one tire drop on the rumble.
Yeah.
All right.
One tire's allowed. So.
Wow. What a run.
That was a good
Very
chase run
solid.
from Micro.
All right, we'll be back in a second.
I'll run that first.
All right, so it's going to be Gabe and Beaster for our third and fourth match.
And then if we could have the winner stay
Micro
in the
takes
lobby after,
victory
please.
in that round. So it's going to be Micro and the GOAT for the championship runs, and Beaster and Gabe.
I guess it doesn't really matter who we have lead first. We can have Beaster lead.
Yeah, no matter. Technically, you'd have Gabe because he was in the top bracket, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll let the drivers choose tonight, though.
Well, technically, it would be the higher qualifier, but you don't do qualifiers. So.
Yeah. We don't do qualifying, though, so. Ooh, Beaster running the white line.
He's really wanting that podium tonight. He's on a solid run. Gabe is right on his door. This is looking like a great lead and a great chase. Coming off that line a little bit there, and a tire drop there. And with these runs being as tight as they are, that could be the deciding factor depending on what Gabe does in his lead run. But I'd say Gabe has a slight advantage going into this run with that chase and that little bit of tire drop there from Beaster. But that was a solid run.
Unless Gabe really messes up his chase or his lead run.
Yeah, as long as Gabe throws down a solid lead here. Don't know what's going on with Gabe, but
I'm not sure.
come on, Gabe, let's finish this up, buddy.
Gabe's kid needed his Netflix
Here he
password,
comes.
I
Here
think.
he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. All right, here we go.
There you go. Netflix has been dealt with.
Big initiation, big lead. Went off that first inner clip to this outer.
Beaster
Absolutely
closing some of that
beautiful.
proximity.
Filling the zones to a T. This is a solid lead run Gabe's throwing down.
Beaster
there.
trying to. Beaster leaving a little tire mark on his door there.
Contact and transition. It didn't mess Gabe up too much as he continues to throw down one of the better leads of the night. That was borderline perfect. I mean,
Yeah, that was really good.
That was amazing. Great runs, guys.
So we'll have Gabe stay in the lobby.
All right, Gabe takes the W there. Gabe, stay in the lobby, please, for the podium picks. Next up, we got the GOAT and Micro for the win. First and second place. The three S15s.
Two S15s. Yeah, two S15s for the top two, and then a third one for the podium.
Yeah, all three S15s. All right, well, let's do this. The Elijah, the GOAT, and Micro.
Chasing.
Micro lead.
GOAT stops doing donuts for a minute.
Game face. The GOAT, Denofa, whatever he goes by.
The man of multiple names.
Against Micro, the man of one name. Here we go. Micro riding that line. Oh, and dropping a tire in the first outer. Other than that, filling that zone to a T, though. And Elijah right on his door. The great looking chase. Micro filling this last zone. He keeps all the tires in. Great transition by Elijah. Micro putting on the brakes a little bit to hit that zone. Beautiful run by both drivers.
Super clean. I love Micro chasing.
And here we go. The GOAT leads. Micro chases for the finals of the night. It's come down to this. We are at the precipice. The GOAT chucking in there.
Yeah, big initiation. Oh. Micro to check his brakes a little there to not drop tire.
Right on the door. Little shallow.
Super aggressive proximity.
Really
Micro
Shaw in
robbing
this
his
last
boar.
zone. Micro putting on a hell
Oh
of
my
a run
God.
there. My good God. We got to watch these one more time. We'll be back at you in a minute.
Game face, the GOAT will take second, and Gabe will take third.
So Micro wins. Goat gets second. Gabe gets third. Lowlife, if you want to just move out of the way, they're already lined up for a podium picture.
Yeah. I'll just move in behind them as we do. Okay, Gabe, if you would like to get on the other side. And then Crazy if you want to go on the other side of Gabe, whenever Gabe decides to pull up.
All
Then we can
right,
have one
guys.
car in
Thanks
the
for
middle.
coming to watch this competition. Micro takes first. The GOAT takes second. Gabe takes third. Signing off. Have a great night. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody.